or should I say good day, because yeah, it is 11 o'clock. I'm gonna make some lunch, and weird taste. That reminds me of something. Yeah, I'm gonna make some lunch. I woke up like 7. I went to bed early, had a great night's sleep. Everything is perfect. It's just that I woke up and I turn on the computer and I start making music. And yeah, right now that's pretty much all I can think about. So I really want to finish one song so I can, yeah, get my head into something else and relax a little bit. So I'm actually not gonna go to Early Beach today. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna finish one song. That is the goal today. I'm just gonna make a song. It is nice here. Like, the view is nice. I like it. Got toilet and water and everything. I'm gonna do like a story time today. So I'm just gonna, because I'm not gonna go anywhere. So today I'm just gonna tell you how I started traveling and why it became so extreme, and like my biggest interest in life is traveling. So that is the day. I'm gonna do a story time about traveling today. Yeah, also why I decided to do this is because my toe is hurting. So if I go to Early Beach today, I probably can't swim. I don't want to get an infection. I can't do any lunches because, yeah, that gonna hit my toe all the time. So yeah, today we have a rest day and a story time. So I'm gonna cook up some lunch, and while I'm eating, I take you through the story time, and that's probably the vlog today. And then I'm focusing on making some music, and yeah, the sooner I can finish the songs, the sooner I can show you the songs. I'm into something big here. Like, I'm working on an album, so we're in for something big. But yeah, I'm gonna cook up some lunch and I'll talk to you soon. Alright, lunch and meal prep is done. I made like a taco, mince, beef and lentils, egg. It's good, healthy, a lot of protein. So, a little story time. Probably a lot of you wonder, like, how could he visit over 60 countries at the age of, what was I? 29. It started off early, like I said in my first vlog. When I was a kid, we were moving a lot. Already there, I started to like moving around, see new places, get into the unknown. And the big impact of my traveling happened when I started working at my last job in Sweden, where we were working 7 to 8 months, but we were paid 12 months. So during the time I was off, usually was around 5 months in a row, I was just traveling, and good salary. I had a lot of freedom. I could do whatever I want. And that's when I really started to travel a lot and go to all these places in South America and Asia and Middle East, and yeah, everywhere actually. And I'm not planning to stop traveling. Like, it is the favorite thing in my life. I have so many countries that I still want to visit. Let's do like this, because you already heard the story, and if you want me to go into detail about how I started traveling and what made me do all the travels and why I traveled to all these places, yeah, I can do that. But I'm thinking like this, let's do what is like my next top 5 destinations that I want to go to? Like, what is my top 5 destinations? So my number 1 is actually Peru, Lima. I want to go to Machu Picchu because I visited 6 of the 7 wonders of the world. So the last wonder of the world is Machu Picchu, that I still have to go and visit. So that is definitely number 1. That is like one of the top 3 on the bucket list of mine, is to visit all the wonders of the world. So Peru. Number 2 is Antarctica. Why? Because yeah, I visit 6 of 7 continents. So that is also one of my biggest goals in life, is go visit all the 7 continents in the world and see how big the world is. I already feel like the world is so big, but yeah, I think Antarctica is gonna blow my mind. And the Antarctica is just a, how to say, logistic problem, or not a problem, but I know they have some Black Friday deals on the ferries, because yeah, you have to take on the cruise, because you have to take a cruise ship to Antarctica, and it's usually, I think it's like 1 or 2 weeks cruise ship, and they're usually very expensive. So Black Friday deals, they have like 50% off. And I'm also just thinking about the right timing, and it's something that I want to do with my twin. I think that would be super cool to go there with my twin. Number 3, this one might come as a little bit of a surprise, but it is Russia. I know, war, Putin, all the hate and love and yeah, whatever, but so I don't really care about those things. Why I want to go to Russia is, yeah, it's the biggest country in the world. It is massive, and I'm not talking about just going to Moscow. I'm talking about I want to go to, like, what's there. Like, I think there is so much in Russia that is unexplored, and there's probably animals and species that we never heard of and seen. So Russia is, yeah, I mean, I have a goal that I want to visit the 5 biggest countries in the world and the 5 smallest countries in the world, and so I have to visit the number 1, which is Russia. That was number 3. Number 4 is French Polynesia. I say specifically like Tahiti, Bora Bora. Why? Also a little bit the same reason about how big the world is. I want to go to, like, I don't know if it's the backside of the globe, but it's just, yeah, I mean, it's just in the middle of the ocean. And, I mean, the ocean is, what is it, 71% of the surface of the globe, which is just insane. How much have we actually explored of the ocean? I'd say it's not a lot. It's probably under 10%, I think. I'm not sure, but, and I've probably seen less than 1% of the ocean. So yeah, I think it should be really cool to go out to like Tahiti and just be surrounded of the ocean. It also looks like a paradise. So, and my number 5 is Nepal. More specifically, Mount Everest. I was actually, what was it, 2 years ago? I was very close to go there with my mom, because she used to live in Delhi in India, so we were looking up some flights to Kathmandu, but yeah, that never happened. So, and that's been a goal of mine probably since the first time I ever heard about Mount Everest. And I'm not saying that I will summit, but just to see it, it's this massive Himalaya mountains, and with Mount Everest like on the top. Yeah, I think that will be super cool. that is my, like right now, my top 5. But there will be a lot of traveling in between as well. Like right now I'm planning a little bit of Seattle in America, and then Canada, like Ottawa, Vancouver, maybe Toronto. I'm thinking Jamaica. I wanna visit like the Dutch islands near Venezuela, like Aruba and Curacao, those islands. Because like what I've realized is the Caribbean is my number 1. I think the Caribbean is where I will settle down and retire. I just love how many islands there is, and the culture. The culture is probably the best culture in the world, and the locals, and yeah. The beaches, like, you can't complain. You can't go wrong. Yes, there is a lot of crimes in some of the islands, but you can't go wrong. Oh yeah, Africa, like the whole continent. There are so many countries in Africa that I want to go to. I'd say that Tanzania is probably in the top 6. So, like, that would probably after Nepal, that would be Tanzania. But yeah, there is just so many places in the world to go and visit, and I'd say like this to everyone that is watching me. I think I'm a good example that you can, like, look at me. I'm not rich, but I can still do these things, travel around, take some time off. Like, it doesn't have to be that serious all the time. Take some time off, go travel. The world will still be there when you go back. The place will still be there. Probably your job will still be there. If you end it well, who knows? They might rehire you. Like, it's very simple. And if not, there's so many jobs. It's so easy to get a job. I will never ever listen to anyone that say, oh, it's hard to get a job. Like, if you don't get a job, do you know whose fault it is? It's yours. You didn't put in the work. Like, when I look for a job, I tell you, I've been talking to so many people here, and they're like, oh, it's so hard to get a job, blah blah blah. And I'm like, it's not. When I went out to the Outback to do my 88 days to get a second year visa here, I applied for 500 jobs in 2 days. That is when you put in the work. You just sit there and boom 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 boom. And I talk to people and they're like, yeah, I applied for like 10 jobs in a week. 10 jobs. I did 500 in 2 days. And the funny thing was, while I was out in the Outback, I got maybe, that's when I started to get all the replies. I got almost one, sometimes twice job offers a day. They was just still contacting me. It takes time sometimes, but just apply for thousands of jobs in a week, and you can apply for anything. Who cares? Like, the world, it's so serious with the, like, oh, you need the degrees and you need to go to school, you need to go to uni, you need to blah blah. That, I call that bullshit. Just apply for everything and everyone can become everything and anything. It's so easy. You just have to put in the grind and put in the work and be open-minded and want to learn. That is the problem today. People don't want to learn. People are afraid. They are afraid to try something new, and they can only do one thing, and that is the only thing. And oh, I need to change the outlet in the wall. Oh, I have to call an electrician. Why? Today we have YouTube, we have ChatGPT, we have AI. Just Google it, ask it, and you get step by step how to do it. And just do it, just try. I think that's one of the best things that I always carried with me in my life, is that I am not afraid about anyone or anything. I just do things. Exactly, if I want to do it, I do it, and I try and I try and I try. And I'm failing so many times. I'm failing with this, but I'm trying. Just keep trying. You will succeed in the end. Just try. And I'm not saying I'm good at everything or good at anything actually, but I put in the work and sometimes I succeed. So yeah, I think this is the day. That was a little bit of a motivational speech out of nowhere, but yeah, I mean, I get so many questions from my friends how I can do it, and I can tell you that, can I afford it? Barely. But I just have to adapt and put in the work, just work harder. And if it doesn't work, yeah, wow, I have to go back and work. Like, I can apply for 500 jobs tomorrow and I get a job in 2 days. It's not that hard. Like, I'm gonna continue until I drink my own piss, if I have to. I don't care. But yeah, we wrap it up. Tomorrow we go to Early Beach and we do the 500 lunges, hopefully. Depends on the toe. Go to the lagoon, go for a swim, and have a great day tomorrow. Today I'm gonna have a great day because I'm gonna put in the work and make music. Finish all the vlogs so I don't have to think about that. And yeah, just put in the work today. That is the day. Put in the work. Like, music is my hobby and I love making music. And that's why, like, my head right now, I can't really think about anything else than music. I just want to make music. I want to finish the song. If I want to finish the album, the goal is a second video on day 100 as a special with the album. So let's not make this vlog too long, and see you tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.